Hija, la verdad incomoda y te pica, si no es de tu talla o medida. Amén. Yo crecí con complejos, yo no pido consejos, no por mí ni por ego, pero usted nivela ni en... A mí me dijeron que yo ya no llegara más a misa, porque le di un beso y una chica, y ahora de repente se le quita. Lo persinado, acuérdese que yo era monaguilla, y donde se le fue lo católico pensamiento. Ese padre tiene cola que pisar, que tanto juzga si es tan similar. Hay tanto chisme que hay que evitar. Mi madre no es santa, yo no soy tonta. Chusma tanaca y que tanto le importa. Al chisme si escucha y para ayudar está sorda. Y a mí me dijo fea una gorda, y a mí me dijo gorda una fea. Me dijo, también me miro feo, que es pobre pero... Qué oso, qué oso, ay, qué oso, ya, qué oso. Quiero mi cartera bien ballena, ay, abuela, perdón. Si por usted fuera, no tuviera ni buen vuelo ni avión. Qué oso, qué oso. Agua bendita, que se ocupa cura o curita. Cállense que llega visita, qué familia tan perfectita. Agua bendita, que se ocupa cura o curita. Cállense que llega visita, qué familia tan... Ay, qué oso. Esa familia bola de chismosos, que con tanto rezo y rebozo no se les quita lo envidioso. Pa' acabarla la hacen de toso, le echan un poco, tíos mentirosos. Aquí entre nos son tantos celosos, echan de todo, sale hasta lodo, saca el fabuloso. Y vamos a sacar la mugre, vamos a sacar verdades aunque todo...
It's the NBA brought to you by 2K Sports. On this very special Easter Sunday. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Berry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got an Eastern Conference battle ready to get rolling, and this New York crowd wants some love from their Knicks. Last time they came together was in Charlotte, where they fell to the Hornets. Here's Hart. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. In the corner, it's Toppin. Buries it from three-point range. Toppin's got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for the Knicks.
Josh Hart won't always... have his shot falling, but the hustle is there, and a great energy guy with major impact on the floor.
Back to Rozier. Toppin. Pulls it in. Thompson with it. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Here's Hart, and they get it back. Jokic. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
The marriage of a big man and touch. There it was from Jokic.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense. And for a big guy, Obi is quick off the floor.
And for Josh Hart, he's a fan favorite because of his hustle.
And that can go a long way in the NBA. Hart looks like a typical 3-and-D player, but he also has that intangible of igniting a team. And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
Both free throws good for Miller. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
And Jokic slams it in.
Such a good handle for a big guy. Nothing super fancy, but efficient.
How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. To the wing on the left. Jokic inside. Banked in off the glass. Jokic just got 6.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Brunson. After the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Porter. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on that one. The Knicks go the other way with it. The kick out to Porter. For the 3. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Kind of amazing because Jokic has that passing ability and what it's done in terms of how the coaches run their offense around what he can do.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. New York leading by 6. Hart with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Porter to the paint. Here's Jokic. Miller grabs the miss. And so Miller will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. The kick out to Rozier. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Charlotte with the new shot clock.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Miller outside. Pass to Richards. Clock at 6. Tries it again. Miller, no luck.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Here's New York. 6-point lead. On the wing, Porter. Jokic with it. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. And it's 8 points for Jokic.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Ooh, no layups right there for SGA, up to the rim.
And here's Jokic outside. Hornets with the rebound. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Miller outside. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Next step kind of action there from Shea as he's able to find the open teammate.
And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Jokic has got 11 points.
He is getting it done on the offensive end. 5 buckets through 7 shots.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And he can't answer back the three-pointer offline. With the step back. Pass to Jokic. No good that time. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Miller outside. And it's Jokic with the rebound. And Brunson has it in the corner. From downtown, Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Here's Kuzma. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a hot.
14. And a big round of applause.
Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here, as we get underway once again. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Inside, pass to Grimes. Wade outside to the middle. Stolen by Washington. Now running it up the court. Martin pushing it up. And Jones sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. And so here's Charlotte. They trail by 3. Here's Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
That's a pretty gritty play there by Dennis Smith Jr.
Shakes him. And Jones slams it in.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding and rising up off the ground. One of the more striking things about Emmanuel Quickley is his ability to draw fouls and get to the line. That's pretty special for a young player, and he's automatic when he gets there.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David.
Well, that's successful physicality on Oubre's part. Not afraid to get right up in the shooter's business.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And for a perimeter player to draw as many fouls as quickly, Brent, that's pretty impressive.
Well, there's some ability in there for him as a passer, too, so he can find teammates. He'll drive into the lane. It's just a matter of him recognizing when it's time for him and time for a teammate.
Down low, here's Jones. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Driving the lane. Jones in the post. Hornets with the rebound. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. And finished off by Oubre.
Yeah, Oubre breaking out the hammer.
Knicks trailed by 4. Quickly with it. And it's Martin picking him up. Pass to Jones. He takes it in. Off target at the rim.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
It's deflected. It's taken away by Smith. Oubre, right side. Outside, Martin. And it's the Hornets, another 3.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
And here are the Knicks now. 7-point differential. Pass to Grimes. Jones looking for an opening. Shot clock at 5. To end the run. And then Jones with the jam.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Now Washington. And Jones pulls it down. Knicks trailed by 5. Pass to Sims. New York moving it around. Screen by Jones. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That is his first foul of the game. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Here's Jokic. He's got 11. Pass to Hart. The tray. Shot clock at 6. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity. You love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Now, here's Hart. Here's Porter. Offline with the baseline jumper.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And a Oubre off the drive. And yes, it's good. Oubre's got 6.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Brunson with it, and it's Martin picking him up. To Brunson. Jokic inside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it and make the adjustment.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. From outside the arc. And it's Jordan with the rebound. It's tipped. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And so it's Charlotte with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And the basket by Rozier.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside. And for Terry Rozier, all of his efficiency numbers are way up the last couple of years. Here's a guy who's just 37% from the field during his time in Boston.
It's Kuzma penetrating. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pass to Toppin. Here's Porter. The shot that time, not on target. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. And the numbers of Terry Rozier. As you mentioned, they're getting better bit by bit, Greg.
Scary Terry's three-point shooting is way up, and that helps big time. With experience, Rozier isn't forcing things offensively, becoming a much better decision maker.
36-31.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Miller in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And too long on the shot.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Jokic on top. 11 points in the game. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Some nights Jokic is patient, where he plays the role of the setup man. But tonight, he's setting his own table.
Cans it from downtown. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Into the lane. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Gilgeous-Alexander up there, so dynamic as a finisher.
Outside, Porter. Pass to Jokic. It's Hart on the wing. Back to Jokic. The rebound by Richards. Hornets leading by 8. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Rozier. Pass to Miller. Shoots the 3. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. 7 points in the game.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate. Just sends the ball to an open shooter.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
From deep, Jokic. Here's Brunson. They need this. Second chance effort. And that one's good. Jokic. Jokic has got 15.
And you might need 2 guys to help get Jokic off the glass.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target with his 3. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for him. And a wide open look for Porter. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Hornets leading by 9. Pass to Kuzma. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block. And the fans clearly don't like that call.
On the wing, Porter drills the three-pointer. Porter's got his second basket.
You really want to step up and try to make Porter make a move right there. The three ball look easy.
Greg, looking at the shooting numbers of Michael Porter Jr., they're off the charts.
I mean, his first full year in the league, Porter Jr. was top 20 in field goal percentage, top 10 in three-point percentage. Incredible numbers for a 6'10 wing.
Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And how about that beautiful display for us of DeAndre Jordan and that wingspan getting to that ball.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. Hornets leading by 6. Smith feeling it out a bit. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Oubre. Not going to go that time. The Knicks go the other way with it. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Pass to Grimes. Now, quickly. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. On the clock. Wade. With the clock winding down.
Oh, the big fella throwing it down hard.
Hornets lead, 46.
Smith with it. 9 points in the game so far. And it's slammed in by Smith.
Dennis Smith Jr. getting up on the rim is a highlight everybody here loves to see.
Wade for 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter.
42.
Hornets ahead.
The away team, 48.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Knicks trail by 6. Now, here's Quickly. Fires for 3. Drops in the tray. Quickly's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Knicks.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
And Smith Jr. in this one's got to continue to stay aggressive. He's got it going.
And here is Quickly. That one falls.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Smith inside. Here's Washington. And Jones sends it back.
more good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Here's Oubre. Outside, Martin.
New York foul.
Charlotte calls timeout.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on what the head coach of the Hornets was getting across in the huddle. And he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed. Guys.
Thanks, David. Pass to Brunson. And the layup is good. Brunson's got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires from the wing. And it's in off the backboard. And the Hornets lead by 2.
Shea at 6'5" is such a tough defensive assignment. Has great handling. And he can do some damage from anywhere on the floor.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Here's Miller. Jokic grabs the miss. They could retake the lead after trailing for a while.
Nice work to hang around and just give yourself a chance. Put yourself in position.
In the corner, it's Toppin. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Miller outside. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. New York calls timeout. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Pass to Jokic to take the lead, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And the Hornets call time here. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And the basket by Rozier.
A great sign of how confident Rozier is. He wants to be the leader, and you need your leader to come through with buckets. It's like that.
Jokic a screen. Pass to Hart. Porter with it. And it's Miller picking him up. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Michael Porter Jr., just one of those guys that has a versatile scoring menu. Terrific at executing at all 3 levels.
2 shots.
And Porter drops them both.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Kuzma outside. Driving in. Shoots over Toppin. The shot's good from Kuzma.
And Kuz on the cruise with that bucket.
Here's Jokic. He's looking for Toppin and finds him. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And Toppin comes up huge on that play.
Now Rozier. And there's another one for the Hornets.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both. But when it gets close, he's getting the ball. Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
63-60.
The kick out to Rozier. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Jokic. The rebound by Richards. Hornets trail by 3. Second shot opportunity. That one no good. And New York will come the other way. Brunson goes in to the inside. Jokic. Yes!
Jokic stepping up big time here.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by New York. Toppin with it. Now, here's Jokic. Fade away. And again, it's New York.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad. Gilgeous-Alexander gonna celebrate that one.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. 19 seconds left to play here in the 4th. The kick out to Porter. And Brunson has it in the corner. They grab their own miss. Toppin, no one around him. Good.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
So it's New York picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, It's the NBA brought to you by 2K Sports. On this very special Easter Sunday. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Only one game away from New York here. The Knicks will be back home for the next one.
And this is a chance for them to go 2-0 against this team. They won that first meeting, and with a 3-game season series, they can clinch a winning record against them here tonight.
Yeah, their strategy and execution was solid in the first go-round. We'll see what adjustments they make, if any, in this one.
Now, here's Jokic. Nifty move. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
If there's been a glaring weakness for the Charlotte Hornets these past several seasons, they clearly are not a good enough defensive team. And I mean that both in the painted area and with their perimeter guard play on the defensive end.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
The ball handling skills of Jokic are unreal. He's very tricky and unpredictable in that pick and roll.
And Doris with a strong post presence. Could the Hornets have been a playoff team?
Well, I think it's a foundational piece to any championship level defense. Most of the best defenses begin by taking away the painted area and easy shots and build outward, Kevin. So for me, it's more than just individual parts. You have to add in mentality and commitment and defensive principles that are built from the coach on through the personnel. Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
And night in and night out, you can always count on Jokic to bring it. He is a special talent. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Pass to Kuzma. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Wow, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander quick off his feet. Defense doesn't have time to react.
And another turnover here by New York. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Greg Anthony for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Charlotte's head coach gave me a few minutes to catch up. This is a team that loves to run, and he really wants to see them do what they love. So transition ball should be the order of the day, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And the Knicks miss again.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Oh!
The pretty dunk brings down the house.
Oh, the big fella throwing it down hard.
Here's Jokic. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
To the wing right side. Brunson with a clean look. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Brunson's got 5 points so far. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And you know, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander's rise to NBA stardom was meteoric.
Well, for me, GA, the more responsibility this guy seems to be given, the better he gets. He's improved every year, and at this point in Shea's career, it looks like his ceiling could be very, very high.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
.133 left in the first. Here's Grimes.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. And it's Rozier missing. Knicks trailed by 3. A 3-ball. Shot by Grimes. No good. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Good on the shot.
So smooth, so pretty off the dribble drive. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander doing work.
Pass to Jones. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. To the paint. Here's Kuzma. And it's Wade with the rebound.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one. Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Because Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has an array of moves, this guy can get going offensively. He's starting to cook a little bit.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Jones, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Knicks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Smith outside. Oubre left side. 4 seconds left. And Jones sends it back. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Hornets. He totaled 14 points in the quarter.
20, 16.
Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here as we get underway once again. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Hornets.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Pass to Jones, 6 to shoot. Here's Quickly. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. Smith. It's blocked. Pass to Grimes. Drills it from outside. Grimes has got 5 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Dennis Smith Jr. seems to relish as a guard to go on the interior and get buckets. Nicely done.
Here's Grimes. Jacks up a three. Thompson with the rebound.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
You know, Doris, I feel for guys like Emmanuel Quickly. The college tournament canceled his final season.
And that's brutal. You can never replace the excitement of March. But Quickly is starting a long NBA career at last. That 2020 tournament cancellation ended a lot of college basketball careers.
Now, here's Quickly. Pass to Grimes. The three. And they recover it. Back to Quickly. Here's Grimes. Jones with it. Now Smith defending. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Let's give a huge hand to your Honeybee.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Smith outside. It's rebounded by New York. Thompson with it. 5 points in the game. Outside, Porter. Shoots over Washington. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Smith in the posts. That shot off the mark. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Here's Toppin. New York, no good that time either. Charlotte in the lead. Smith scanning the floor. Driving the lane. Here's Thompson. No good with the layup. New York with the ball. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Jokic with it. Now Smith defending. Jokic draws the double. And Brunson has it in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Brunson's got 8.
And Jokic, with that incredible vision, quickly spots the open man.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. The Hornets trail. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Now Brunson. 8 points for him. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city. Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
New York moving the ball around. On the wing, Porter. There's a screen by Toppin. Brunson, good.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And a wide open look for Porter. That 3 off the mark. The Hornets on offense. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Launches it. Rebounded by Hart. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Kuzma pulls it in. And here are the Hornets now. Here's Rozier. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. Rozier's got his first basket of the night. Outside, Porter. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Hornets lead by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And here's Jokic. And he can't jam it through.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Here's Brunson. Banked in off the glass. Brunson's got 13. And from second rounder to MVP, Greg, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league. And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
The kick out to Porter. Lets it go with the three. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Porter's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Miller with a wide open look. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Pass to Hart. Trying to find Jokic, gets it to him. Jokic draws the double. In the corner, it's Toppin. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Toppin's got the lead up to 2 now for the Knicks.
Wow, from the arc, Toppin shoots with real authority. You can tell it's an area of the floor that he's comfortable.
New York calls timeout. During last offseason, the Hornets decided to part ways with their coach of the past 4 years.
Always a tough decision, and this is a critical time for Charlotte. They've got a tremendous young core. They think their time is now, and they want to make a bold move with the new hire.
Jokic with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's New York. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
A tight game here in Charlotte. Here's Rozier. The layup missed.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And here's Miller outside. It's good from long range. Miller's got 9.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
From deep, Jokic. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Boy, the young fella knocking down the 3 to answer on the other end. Wow, go ahead, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Here's Jokic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, as somebody who grew up in New York and New Jersey, I was a Knicks fan, right? They have such a great history. Think back to the championship team of the 70s, Walt Clyde Frazier, then the Patrick Ewing era, Bernard King. They have had so many Hall of Famers.
Miller outside. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Now, here's Quickly. And Jones has it in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got 8 here in the quarter. And Doris, growing up around New York, what makes this Knicks franchise so special?
Well, I think certainly the energy of the city, the passion for the game of basketball, playing in the Mecca, how fired up opponents are to play in Midtown Manhattan. The Knicks are a team that everyone follows.
Jokic with the steal. .121 left in the third. From deep. He misses his 3rd shot of the game. He has made 6 of his 9. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, just a great read by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, getting in transition, making it easy.
New York calls timeout. And the Knicks making a change here. 1:09 left to play here in the third. Quickly with it. Pass to Jones. Back to Quickly. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
51 seconds left here in the third quarter. Picked off in midair. Oh, he misses the dunk. Hornets trail by 3. Pass to Curry. Driving inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
This guy's a really clever penetrator. You have to be aware of Seth Curry's craftiness on the drive.
Jones. And Jones with the stuff.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Here's Quickly. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Quickly's got 5 points now this quarter.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Jokic firing on all cylinders for the Knicks. He notched 8 points in the quarter.
The Knicks, 54.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The Hornets trail. Smith outside. In the corner, it's Oubre. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Oubre's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Charlotte. Now, Quickly. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
What about the defensive intensity they've had in this one? Jumping passing lanes, poking the ball away, just doing a great job creating chaos.
And he sinks the second.
And we know that when Dennis Smith Jr. is playing to his strengths, this guy is an effective player. The key for him moving forward is he's got to find a way to be consistent.
And it's Quickly missing. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Charlotte. With the drive. And he banks in the layup. And the Hornets lead by 1.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Curry brings the double. Here's Grimes. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Jones. A rebound by Washington. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Inside. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Now it's a 3-point Hornets lead.
And this is what you want from Dennis Smith Jr. He has to find the open man and deliver it on time and on target.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing
coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Wade outside. Back to quickly. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Substitution in the court.
New York calls timeout. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Washington, that's good. And the Hornets lead by 5.
It's been like this all night for both teams, the offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Pass to Porter. Jokic with it. Jokic draws the double. There's Porter with the 3. A rebound by Washington. Hornets leading by 5. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Jokic inside. Jokic draws the double. Count the basket. Jokic just got 10 points here in the second half. Huge.
Jokic comes through just fearless. What an option.
Here's Smith. And it's slammed in by Smith.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
And the Hornets call time here. They lead by 5. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter of this one. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Let's remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Charlotte.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
The drive by Jokic. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
And this is why Jokic is an all-star, all-NBA caliber talent, because of his ability to dominate in an effortless fashion.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. clock at 5. Charlotte calls timeout. They're up by 4. 51 seconds left to play in the final quarter. 51 seconds left in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. He can't get that one. Nice D from Porter. And it's Porter with the ball for New York. Trailing by 4. And he drives in. And it's Jokic in the corner. Jokic draws the double. Outside Porter. And it's off the back rim. No good. 17 seconds left in the game. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Out left of the wing. From deep Washington. No good. So a close game sees Charlotte taking this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that moment.
Homies plotting on me. I get no sleep. I get no sleep. I just walked in through the front door, left out with a back in. One try with me back, then it look a little sweet, try tap in. Transaction, y'all just getting money in the past tense. I can name 10 mad right now that I came up rapping. I'm a leader, the money turn me to a boss.